This is the Phillies POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Philadelphia Phillies. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Mark Farzetta here. This is Locked On Phillies POSTCAST on the Locked On Phillies YouTube channel. Connor Thomas has you covered each and every day for your Locked On Phillies podcast. I got you covered every day for your Locked On Phillies POSTCAST. Lucky us. Phillies dropped their fifth in a row. They get shut out for the third time in not just in the season, and it's only April. Third time in 13 games now. I want to say 14 games now. Isn't that great? That's fun. We're all having fun here. They get 5 hits today. They had runners in scoring position, 7 at bats with runners in scoring position, and none of those 5 hits happened at that time, so that's cool. I want to highlight the best part of this game. The best part of this game was in, I want to say it was the 5th inning, and John Kruk and Tom McCarthy were talking about the technology in their hotel room and how, oh, man, John Kruk, he's just, he doesn't know technology, that guy. And I love them both dearly. I really do. T-Mac's one of the greatest people you could ever meet. John Kruk is a hero and a great guy as well, and, you know, all that and the other. But I was laughing so hard, and it's hard to laugh when you watch the Phillies, like in a positive way. You know, it's just funny. Because it's not funny to watch your baseball team that has the third highest payroll in baseball that's disappointed you terribly over the last 4 seasons, and all of a sudden, you know, they're back to being terrible. That's not funny. That's hard to laugh at and enjoy. But I was enjoying John Kruk talking about how he was he stopped short of saying where he was sitting at the time, but he definitely described himself in a bathroom setting, failing how to work the remote control, and then realizing the remote control he thought he was working was actually a phone, and this didn't dawn on him until some lady's voice just all of a sudden went, can I help you, sir? And then he quickly hung up what he then realized was a phone. I in no way, shape, or form doubt that story to be true. I think that's 100% true because John Kruk is the genuine article. I just feel like that's the best part of the broadcast now is just listening, or really the best part of the game when you just hear John Kruk talking about, hey, T-Mac, they had these things. They were white and fluffy in the hotel room. I've never seen them in a hotel room before. Do you mean towels? Yeah, is that what they are? Those are those towels? Is that what the kids call them now? That's kind of my favorite part of the back and forth of John Kruk and Tom McCarthy is the fish out of water comedy you have with John Kruk and then the straight man of Tom McCarthy. There was a game today. We'll get to that. Anyway, let's get to 3 big things. And it has nothing to do with the broadcast. Can you tell I'm losing my mind over the last 5 games here watching this Phillies team? Number 1, I don't know what's going on with Trey Turner right now, but it is scary. Got an RBI single against the Mets there in the last game. Whoopity-doo, you know. But today, he appeared horrified at fastballs that were away. Now, here's the wild part. He got a hit. He got one of the Phillies' 5 hits today. So you might think, oh, that's not. And then he should be a hero of the day. No. 3 other times he stepped up, or 2 other times he stepped up there and got fastballs away. One time it happens. Okay, you're thinking, he just got caught off guard. It's not going to happen again. And then he got a single the next time. And then it happened again. Fastball outside, like hittable pitches, extremely hittable pitches that he either just guessed horribly in that situation and he was completely thrown off guard, or he just didn't think it was a strike. And when you're Trey Turner, you flip a barrel of the bat out there, you're talking about a double down the right field line at Wrigley. You're talking about possibly a triple for yourself at Wrigley Field. Those were very hittable pitches. Next guy up I'm going to talk about here is Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper was terrible today. The scariest thing with Bryce Harper, now look, I bring these 2 names up specifically because when things are going bad in this offense, you want to rely on some of your, bigger name hitters, your guys that are hitting second or third in the lineup. And Bryson Stott's been great for the most part. Trey Turner has left a lot to be desired. Bryce Harper is in a wee bit of a slump at this point. But I'm seeing Bryce Harper get 3 fastballs out over the middle of the plate. Takes the first one, whiffs at the second one, foul tips the third. Like, these are all 94-mile-per-hour fastballs down the middle of the plate and between the letters, or between the belt and the knees. Like, they're there to get walloped by Bryce Harper, and he's swinging right through these pitches. There was one instance, I want to make sure that I have this right, because I'm just going off memory here, which is always a horrible idea for me. Sixth inning. I'm sorry. He swung at 2 fastballs right over the middle of the plate, missed them both, foul tipped another, and ended up grounding out the third to end the inning. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No. After that was Kyle Schwarber stepping up the plate, striking out on 3 pitches on a curveball. Nick Castellanos gets a double to left field. You got a runner on with 2 outs. Max Kepler fouls out, to third base. But that at bat in the 6th inning for Bryce Harper told me a lot about Bryce Harper. 3 pitches, fastballs, middle of the plate, knees to belt, and he's whiffing on these. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Comes back up later in the game, strikes out on a fastball away in a very similar situation. If everyone else is struggling in the lineup, which is pretty much what's happening right now, other than Bryson Stott, Alec Boehm's hit streak came to a close today. It was good to see Nick Castellanos get another hit today. Hopefully he snaps out and gets back on the hot streak. But when you see guys struggle in this lineup, you see a team that's 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position, you got to see your MVP rise to the occasion. And that's Bryce Harper. And you haven't seen it for the last 5 games. You haven't seen it, especially on this road trip. That ain't cool. Well, really, last 4 games. He had 2 run home run 5 games ago. But the Phillies lost to the Marlins in that one. But to me, I'm watching this guy play, and he just, for the most part, especially on the road, looks lost. And that is extremely concerning. The other thing here is just, I want to focus on the hitting more than anything throughout the next 15 minutes or so. But when you face a team like the Cubs and you hold them to 4 runs, you should win that game. If you're holding the Cubs to 4 runs, the Cubs have driven in more runs than anybody in baseball. They have more RBIs than anybody in baseball. And the last I looked, they were like 23 RBIs more than the next team. Up there, top 3 in home runs, top 3 in batting average. If you hold them to 4 runs, and this is with a lot of help. Like Taijuan Walker was not terrible in the 2nd inning, I think it was. First inning, he wasn't terrible, but they got his pitch count up to 37 pitches. The wind was whipping around, and there was a ball hit to Max Kepler that he couldn't get to. He couldn't judge it in the wind. It ended up dropping. Now, Taijuan Walker, credit to him, gets through that inning despite 37 pitches, scoreless. And then the runs started to leak in there. They started to drip in there by the Cubs. But still, 4 runs? This offense, this Phillies offense, can't get 4 runs? For as losses, I talked about Alec Boehm before his, I think it was 8-game hitting streak that ended today. As much as lost as he looked, you look at this lineup and they all look lost. And when they all look lost at the same time, that's when you get shut out 3 times in 13 games. That is terrible. There are no excuses for this team. And as much as you might, for anyone holding out hope here that just will say, well, wait till June. No, I don't have patience with this team. Could they turn it around in June? They absolutely could. Could they be a second half team? They absolutely could be a second half team. But you still got to be around. You can't continue to sink deeper and deeper and deeper, especially in road games, and expect to be within striking distance in August and not have it be a complete lost cause. I went across, May, let's get May here and turn it around, and then, we'll ramp up to June and all that. This Phillies team is on the shortest leash I can remember a Phillies team being on. And we seem to talk about it every single show now. Every single show, that this is nothing new to us. We're the same people that are scorched by the Phillies being up 2-0 on the Diamondbacks in the NLCS. We're the same people that are coming off an incredible home run tirade by the Phillies in Game 5 of the World Series. I think it was Game 4 of the World Series against the Astros before getting no hit the next day. And now we're watching the same core group of players go at it. And we're expecting a different result in all this. Oh, and by the way, your bullpen kind of sucks too most of the time. So that ain't cool. Oh, Ryan Kirkering, good hustle to you, young fella. He came on in relief in the 8th inning. Got through a clean inning there. Good for him. I shouldn't do cartwheels over that. So I look at Trey Turner. I look at Bryce Harper. I look at the pitching holding them to 4 runs, but I say on the third biggest thing here is you hold the Cubs to 4 runs. You got to win that game. That's terrible. And not only do you not come in striking distance, really, you are shut out for the 3rd time. Phillies were shut out 5 times, 6 times all of last year, 3 times already this year. It's April 25th. We're having a good time. Are we having fun? I think we're all having a good time. We're having a blast. When we come back, I'm going to take a look at your comments, see what you guys have to say about this one. I'll give you the player of the game, the turning point, and I'll also give you what I know you'll be talking about tomorrow. Spoiler, it ain't baseball. That's when we return on Locked On Phillies postcast on the Locked On Phillies YouTube channel. Back after this. Oh, Amazon Fire. You guys like Amazon Fire, do you? Oh, it's a good time. Did you know that your Amazon Fire TV is also an Xbox? Hello, gamers. Calling all gamers. It's also an Xbox. It's like turning your TV into your gaming and entertainment hub with Fire TV Stick. Oh, man. 4K devices. Absolutely insane. Now, no console required, by the way. Just grab your paired controller, subscribe, or sign in to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with EA Play included, and you're ready to play. Dive into hundreds of premium titles from EA Sports, College Football 25 to Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, and Avowed. How about that? Easy as you stream your favorite shows. That's how easy it is. It's gaming made simple, and it's all on your Fire TV. I'm not a huge gamer, but I have tested this out myself. Buddy of mine has it. Absolutely loves it. It's the only way to go. Play high-quality Xbox games at a fraction of the cost of a console. Already have a console? If you do, already have yourself a console. A Fire TV Stick 4K device is more affordable and easier to travel with, allowing you to take your kids' games, maybe your games, wherever you plug it in. It's a great time. I'm going to be traveling in the beginning of May. Might just take one with me. Might just borrow my buddy's. He's going to be away. I'm going to be away. I don't think he needs it. So might just have myself a good time with that. So take advantage of all they're offering right now. Head to Amazon.com/Fire TV Locked On. That's Amazon.com/Fire TV Locked On to get started. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription and compatible controller required. Available on select devices, including Fire TV Stick 4K 2nd generation, Fire TV Stick 4K Max 1st and 2nd generation, and Fire TV Cube 3rd generation. Let's get it underway here when we talk about the player of the game.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
Really, one player jumps to mind here. He did have an RBI in this one. This is Nico Hoerner tonight. And every time you heard John Kruk, every time he came up to the plate, John Kruk sounded like he just wanted to offer everything in the kitchen sink to the Cubs for Nico Hoerner, because he just is, and he said it throughout the game tonight, a ball player. Every single time. Had a run at second base. It happened on 2 different occasions. If they had a runner on second base, he would hit to the right side of the infield and advance that runner and get him into even better position. That right there is just simply put a ball player. I could also go Colin Ray for what he was able to do today. 2 walks, 3 hits, 5 innings, 7 strikeouts against the Phillies. But is it really a brag to be able to own Phillies hitting? No, it's not a brag to own Phillies hitting. Everybody's doing it. You get 5 innings of shutout baseball. You get 6 innings of shutout baseball. Your whole team gets 9 innings of shutout baseball. You're playing the Phillies. Did you see the postcast? Mark lost his damn mind. Yeah. As far as the turning point of this game, it's really not a turning point as much as it is the nail in the coffin.
This is what you'll be talking about.
7th inning of this game. Phillies are down 3-0. They still have a chance. All right. It might be a Lloyd Christmas chance, but they got a chance. Okay. JT Realmuto's pitching comes up to the plate, gets the infield swing and bunt single down the third base line. Oh, look, a little luck on the Phillies side. Let's see if they waste it. Spoiler, they do. Alec Bohm comes up. He works a walk. 10 pitch at bat for Alec Bohm. Now you got runner on first and second, and you got nobody out. How about that? Cal Stevenson comes to the plate. Why? I don't know. Thompson's crazy. He pinch hits for Johan Rojas. 3 pitches. It was a 3-pitch strikeout of Cal Stevenson. I think maybe Rojas would have seen 4 pitches. Maybe. It's a 3-run ball game. I'd much rather have Johan Rojas's bat, bat as well, but glove in the lineup, okay? If you're going to bring up Cal Stevenson for the righty-lefty here, okay? I just much rather see Johan Rojas did a bunt. Just lay down a bunt. If you don't want him to swing away, just lay down a bunt. Try to advance those runners to second and third. You take away the double play. Oh, look, you got Bryson Stott coming to lead off now. Rob Thompson didn't do that, did he? No, he pinch hit Cal Stevenson, who 3 pitches later was like, oh, that was quick. He was even here? I don't even know. Then Stott came up. Unfortunately, he popped out to short. Got a 3-1 fastball in and missed it. And then Trey Turner grounded into the 6-4 force out at second base. Fielder choice, rather. And that was that. But that's right there when I was like, oh, that's the Phillies. Oh, yeah, this is... I mean, I wasn't confident going into that inning, but I saw, 7th inning, first and second, nobody out. All right, what are we going here? And it had nothing. Literally, goose egg. All 9 innings. Oh, man, it was so much fun. Did you have fun? I had fun. We had a great time. Hey, there's this also.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Yeah, T-Mac. There's towels in the room. Is that where they are? Towels? I've never seen towels in the room. Anyway, what you'll be talking about tomorrow, other than John Kruk being in the commode, you'll also be talking about most likely Jahad Campbell going to the Eagles at 31, even though they had him at top 10 on their board, the Eagles did. So that's fun. They get a linebacker. I didn't think I'd see that in my time alive. But they did. They got a linebacker. That's cool. You'll also be talking about probably the second round of the draft as well. That's going on right now. As far as this Phillies team go, you'll probably, check after the draft or at some point during the draft, be like, oh, the Phillies got shut out again? Oh, the Phillies are 13-13 now on the season? Taijuan Walker only lasted 3 innings? By the way, I didn't even see it. I didn't even load it. The hell with it. But I was just going to, I have it over here too. 3 innings, 86 pitches. 3 innings, 86 pitches. Phillies will be back at it tomorrow. I know you can't wait. This will be fun. 4:05 start time. This one a nationally televised game on Fox. Ben Brown, how about that? He gets the start for the Cubs. He goes against Jesus Luzardo. And let's just cross our fingers that Rob Thompson doesn't tinker too early and try to take Luzardo out of the game too early. Like when he only has 88 pitches and he's cruising. Don't do that again. I'm gonna be able to say something crazy. I'm gonna say something crazy. Phillies win tomorrow. Ben Brown comes into this one 2-1 on the season with a 4.57 ERA, 26 strikeouts and 21 innings pitched, 21 2/3 innings pitched, 13 walks. Phillies, please be patient. Let's get to your comments, see what you guys have to say about this one today. I'm sure you're all just tickled pink with how well the Phillies performed. JDM, hello. Phillies just need a few more guys. I saw the story in the game. This is great. JDM, Phillies just need a few more guys who used to be able to hit. I love that. That's great. Good line. Graham. What's up, Graham Francis? Apparently, Phillies got their pregame motivation speech from the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. Yeah. Graham, how to lay an egg, have a quality start from Walker, and top it with 8 strikeouts from your $100 million hitters. Isn't that fun? Ken. Well, that was excruciating. I think I saw Allstate Mayhem guy standing near the batter's box when the Phillies had runners in scoring position saying, swing and a miss. Getting into their heads. KC, hello. What enlightening message will Goober, is that Rob Thompson? Well, what enlightening message will Goober have for the team after this quality game? Laugh out loud. P.S. Goober is the Tin Man. Is the Tin Man also Rob Thompson? Oh, Evelyn, I'll miss all you folks tomorrow, but I'll be back Sunday with you. Evelyn, you'll be missed. Going to do something more fun than watching the Phillies. I can't think of anything. No, not watching paint dry, because that would qualify. That is funny, Evelyn. Thank you. Trey really does stink, says Christopher Michael. Thank you, Christopher Michael. Patrick Shy, hello. Guys, it's okay. Maybe we can run it back for a 4th time. That's kind of what they're trying to do right now. Good times. Philly and 8. Hello. Farzi, I had a dream last night that I was watching you on the postcast doing another loss. The Phillies have inceptioned my brain to have a loss within a loss within a loss. Please help. I can help you. I don't have a top, but I do happen to have a music box that plays the Godfather theme song, okay? This might help you, okay? Don't ask me why I just had this stuff out. Okay, here we go. This goes on for an hour and a half. Just kidding. All right. Does that pull you out of the inception? Was that a moment of zen? I don't know. BC, go Dodgers. You lost. The Dodgers lost 2 of 3 to this Phillies team. The Dodgers suck. If the Mets are the Phillies daddies, then the Phillies are the Dodgers daddies. We are your daddies. Dodge that. We got to hold Turner's hand and cheer for no, that is a one-time thing. That's one a lifetime. You get one of those a lifetime. And I don't mean just for Trey Turner. I mean anyone ever else in sports in Philadelphia. Frank, hello. At least they don't miss hitting their shoes to knock the dirt off. That's true. Although that would be funny if they try to get the dirt off their spikes and hit their shin and then went down like a sack of potatoes. That'd be bonkers. You know what I mean? Manager should be fired. I have told you guys before many a times, okay? Rob Thompson is managing for his job. He ain't going to get fired now. I don't think he's going to get fired next week. But he's going to get fired if the Phillies continue to play 500 baseball and I'm going to put it at this, 500 baseball or a little bit below in the next 2 weeks, he gone, baby. I don't know who the next guy is. Dusty Wathan might finally get his chance to run the ball club. But it felt like the Phillies really wanted a guy in Joe Girardi to be that general, and he wasn't. And then the Phillies went to the clubhouse guy, and that was Rob Thompson. And now that's wearing off. So Dusty Wathan, to me, might be a guy that would be another clubhouse guy. But at least, I don't know, maybe a different voice. That really only checks the box of a different voice. That's all it does. Phillies win tomorrow. And you call me crazy? Well, that is your handle, crazy. Walker was terrible with the Mets. Why the Phillies signed him is mind-boggling. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thanks everybody in the chat. You guys are great as per usual. I will be back. I will be back with you guys tomorrow. At 4:05 start time. Luzardo gets Brown. See if I can find another music box around the studio. See if we can play that for you. Hopefully I don't get dinged by the YouTube people. You know what I mean? All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I will be back with you guys tomorrow after a Phillies win, baby. Book it. Again, 4:05 tomorrow. See you guys then. Have a great night. Bye.